So it's about 3 a.m. I couldn't sleep. Actually, I woke up early. Actually, it's about 4 a.m. because I woke up at 3 since I made it to the gym at 4. Obviously, the gym is totally empty, as you can see. Ain't nobody in here. So what I'm going to do is do some backs and bicep day. And let me get ready here. Get my headphones. I'm going to use headphones because I'm using the camera today. But let's see if I can record my workout for you guys and see what the typical workout is, right? Okay, the first thing I do when I walk into the gym is try to do a warm-up. This machine here allows me to warm up my pecs, my shoulders. I try to do about 15 reps of this stuff at very, moderate weight. Not too light, but not too heavy, whereas the workout, this is actually a warm-up, like I says. Do about 15 reps of this, 1 or 2, Most of the time I just do 1, depends how cold I am that day. Here we go, 15. And the next one is trying to warm up my upper back with this particular machine here. Same thing here, moderate weight. Do about 10 to 15 repetitions of this. Try to maintain good form, get my breathing down. As you can see, it's not that hard of a weight. I'm not struggling, but it's not too easy where I'm not doing anything either. You want to get those muscle fibers warmed up. And of course, the younger you are, the less you got to warm up. Right here, I have shoulder problems, so I'm concentrating on my shoulders, warming up here. This is what they call an Arnold press. See how I twist my wrist to get the shoulders and the joints and everything going. Same thing here, 10 to 15 repetitions. The next exercise for warm-up is this. It's a lat pull down machine, but I'm actually using it to stretch my back, relax a little bit. I put about 100 pounds on there just so I can relax and let it stretch my back. I do about 20 seconds on each side. 20 seconds on each side. And then I go to the aerobics room, throw a ball down. And I saw this on YouTube, and it worked out great. It's basically a ball, and you use your own weight to pop your back and stretch out certain muscles and stuff that you can't reach. Works out pretty good. I don't do very long with this, just when I feel comfortable, maybe 2 minutes tops. But it feels pretty damn good if you haven't done it, unless you pop your back, pop your neck, and you can pretty much move it everywhere you want it to be. This here is my first workout set. It's basically pull-ups. I try to do about 8 repetitions of this stuff. And then after that, I go immediately into dips, which is the same machine actually. So what they call this is a superset. And you go to one exercise to another without even stopping. So I do about 8 repetitions of that and 10 repetitions of the dips. And I do 3 sets of this stuff. Afterward, I do a 10-second rep, 10-second rest, and I go into rows. Horizontal row machine. Same thing here. I do about 10 repetitions, 3 sets. This works the upper back. I try to keep good form, arch my back, which is the strongest part, and the strongest position, back arch. You do not want to roll your back, you bust it up. Then I rest a minute, then I go into this exercise here, which is dumbbell rows. 1 arm at a time. I use the left hand to brace myself to have back issues. I try not to start a lawnmower with it, obviously, but the longer you go in the repetitions, in the set the worse your form gets. No rest between each arm, but after each set, I do a 1-minute rest. 1 minute to 90 seconds, minute and a half, roughly. You don't want to rest too long. You want to give yourself a rest too. Afterwards, I go to barbell curls. I I do about 10 repetitions of this. 3 sets. 1 minute rests between each set. Also 1 minute rest between each exercise. Yeah, give or take a few seconds. Obviously, it's not going to kill you. After 3 sets of that, I go into hammer curls. Hammer curls, alternate hammer curls. Same concept here. 3 sets of 10, roughly. And 1 minute rest between sets. Like I said, this is back and bicep days. Pull days. 1 minute rest after that set. I go into seated curls machine. As you can see, it works the bicep more direct. Doesn't let you swing or cheat as much, and a different angle as well. So it works different points of the bicep. Everybody wants a big bicep, right? So same here. 3 sets of about 10. Of course, sometimes I can't get 10. Get about 8, and that should be your last set. 1 minute rest. I go into back hyperextension, supersetting with leg lifts. I put a 25-pound to 35-pound weight on, depends how frog I am. Today is 25 pounds. And I do hyperextensions. I try to do about 20 repetitions of this stuff, because I don't want to go too heavy. This is your back after all. This is 25 pounds. I can do 20 repetitions of this. I could probably do more, but it's always safety first kind of thing with me, right? After this, I go directly into the leg raise. The leg raise machine allows me to work my lower abs. I do about 20 repetitions of the leg raise as well. After this, I give myself a 1 minute break, go get some water or whatever. Then I do 2 more sets of this stuff. And finally, the last exercise after I get done with this is going to be the preacher curls. The preacher curl gives a peak to the bicep. And right here, I'm trying to do at least 10 repetitions. 3 sets of this stuff. I believe my last set, I could only get about 8, and I was struggling. I think this was my last set. But anyway, this is my back and bicep workout, which I try to get in at least once a week. Hope this helped you guys. Okay, I just recorded a little workout for you guys. That was a back and bicep routine. And I threw in like a superset of abs. Superset is basically what you do is have no rest. You go through one exercise after another. Like you see me there, I did a hyperextension at the back, 25 pounds weight. And then I went right into, what do you call that thing? Vertical leg raises, right? To do some lower ab stuff. My abs is lacking big time, but then again, I'm old, man. So yeah, that was a back and bicep concept. I probably did about 24 sets there. You don't have to do as much, especially if you're starting out. This is shit, man. I'm going on a year, so you definitely don't want to do that many sets. I don't think, unless you're already somewhat fit or young, right? So when I started off, I was doing 15 to 20 sets, 2 sets per exercise. At 3 when I feel a little froggy, and then I started doing 3 sets per exercise. So that elevated the game about 33%, obviously. Let's see what else. That's an example of a back and bicep workout. I would do that once a week, sometimes right after my chest and tricep workout. And then I do shoulders, and I mix in some abs every now and then, just to change things up a little bit. Next, I will record my chest and triceps. The thing is, I don't want to get there too late because there's too many damn people in the gym. A little embarrassing to record yourself working out and stuff. Kind of egotistical, I guess, even though that's not the purpose. They don't know that. They think I'm just recording myself so I can, I guess, admire myself later. I don't know. But that'll be a good example for you guys to, the type of workout and the type of form I'm trying to achieve. When you start getting bad form, swinging and stuff like that, if it's near the middle or the beginning, you're lifting too heavy. If it's near the end and you're squeaking 1 or 2 reps out, that's not too bad. That's if you try to get 8 to 12 reps in there, if it's near the end and you're trying to squeak one out and you have crappy form, that's not too bad. But if you're doing it at like rep number 5, you're lifting way too heavy to go down. It's better to have good form and lift less than lifting too heavy and have crappy form. There's 2 reasons that is the case. A, you have a really, really bad chance of hurting yourself and really screw up your freaking body. And B, you don't get full range of motion, so you don't get as much out of the workout as you should because you don't recruit as many muscle fibers. And that's what happens when you exercise with full range of motion. You recruit more muscle fibers, and those muscle fibers grow. If you're just swinging the weight most of the time, it won't recruit as many muscle fibers, even though it looks like you're lifting more weights. So those are the 2 things. 1, you might hurt yourself trying to lift too much weights, which actually I did about 15 years ago. I did that and busted my back all up, man. It's still bad to this day. My upper back is all jacked up. And B, you don't get as good of a workout with proper form and lower weight.